In life, there's always the saying stubborn as a plate, but now I realize even a plate isn't as stubborn as some third parties. These third parties aren't just countless in number, they are also incredibly persistent. That's why we all have a responsibility to cleanse them from our lives. Hello everyone, my name is Nung, born in 2007. I have an older brother named Dung, born in 1998. He has been married for 2 years. My sister-in-law is the perfect example of a traditional woman, beautiful and obedient. She always says yes to everything my brother asks. We are very close, like sisters, and always share everything with each other. However, when my sister-in-law got pregnant, my brother started seeing someone else. She was afraid of losing her husband and face, so she hesitated to take action. As for me, I don't fear anything. If there's a difficult task, I'm the one who'll handle it. I've always hated cheating and secretive affairs, so I couldn't just stand by and watch my brother make such a mistake. After a while, I found out that his mistress was truly a disgrace. She had run away from home after finishing middle school, abandoned by her parents, and had no morals. Anyway, since her parents couldn't teach her anything, let society do it. I don't know how she managed to seduce my brother, but he was completely taken in, spending a lot of money on her, buying clothes, makeup, and basically treating her like royalty. Despite my repeated advice, he wouldn't listen. Moreover, the mistress knew the affair would be exposed, so she dared to provoke my sister-in-law. I was furious and decided to take action. One day, I went to my sister-in-law's house to play with my nephew and took the opportunity to stop by the old storage room. This storage room had been around for ages, filled with old, moldy things. My plan was to catch a bunch of cockroaches for the mistress because I knew she was terrified of them. I spent the whole afternoon catching cockroaches, including several dead ones. The next day, I went into action with the help of my best friend. We rode our motorbike to a spot near the mistress's house, waited until about 11 a.m. when the garbage truck came by. The mistress, excited, went outside to throw away the trash. I told my friend to ride ahead of the mistress and throw the cockroaches right in her face. We were both disguised, so she had no idea who we were. At first, she was startled by the cockroaches in her face, but when she realized there were even more on the ground, she screamed in terror. Not only did the cockroaches fly, but she stood in the middle of the road, screaming for help, which made everyone around her curious. Once they realized she was screaming over some cockroaches, they actually scolded her. I watched from a distance and felt immensely satisfied, recording the moment to show my sister-in-law. But it didn't end there. I continued my plan, sending her anonymous gifts every day, each containing a living family of cockroaches. She became so scared that she wouldn't accept any more gifts. I also secretly put some dead cockroaches in my brother's pants. After some research, I discovered that the mistress had started an online clothing business. I didn't think my brother could have helped her financially, so I decided to help her out in my own way. I contacted some friends and asked them to place orders on her online store. When the items were delivered, they all refused the shipments. The mistress posted online about her successful startup, but after a few days, all the rejected orders came back to her. A few days later, I found out that the mistress was also seeing 2 other men, which completely shattered my brother's illusion. With my support, my sister-in-law became bolder and confronted my brother, either the mistress or his wife and children. Naturally, my brother, scared, had to beg my sister-in-law for forgiveness and vow to never do it again. As for the mistress, after being exposed, she was kicked out, and all the gifts my brother gave her were reclaimed. Her clothing business failed miserably, and I heard she's now working at a karaoke bar, but she was recently fired for petty theft. Serves her right.